Hey all, Rach Cox here. Sorry, I was just listening to the birds. Can you hear them? Oh my god. There's these beautiful parrots just outside my window. Oh, they're so colourful and gorgeous. It's like three or four of them. You can probably hear them squawking. Um, right, we're still here. We're still in lockdown. But I think Dandrews is going to say something on Sunday which might be quite exciting for us all. And perhaps finally we'll get to have some freedom. That'd be nice. I just really like to get back to Adelaide for Christmas because our family house is being sold and it'll be our last Christmas, and I really, really want to go back for it. So please, fingers crossed, say some prayers for us all here in Melbourne and everywhere. So this week, something really interesting came across my path. I watch a lot of YouTube now. I only just discovered it a little while ago. But there was one YouTuber that I watched called The Birthday Gift. I'll pop the link down below for you. She is a card reader. And I think with those things, you know, you've got to be sensible about what you're listening to and what you're hearing. And if it applies to you or you resonate in some way with it, that's good. But, you know, I think it's important to remember that it's guidance and, you know, it might not fit. Don't try and make it fit, you know. But this kind of sparked something in me because the other night, a couple of nights ago, I was just sitting outside and I was imagining the way I'd like my life to be. And I thought, as I was talking to myself, which is what I do, I thought I hadn't done this for so long. Like I can't remember the last time I'd done this. Like it felt so familiar, yet I hadn't been in that. I hadn't done it for a long time. And then I came across this one episode. I can't remember. I might have been even watching the Pisces because I've got a Pisces moon. I seem to be resonating a lot more with Pisces than Virgo at the moment. I'm not sure why. But what she said is, you imagine things and they become real. That's your gift. Use it and then teach it. And I all of a sudden thought, oh my God, that's exactly what I used to do my whole life. And I was having dinner with my friend AJ once, seems like a very long time ago now. And he said, oh no, whatever you focus on, you get. You've always done that. That's what happens. If you just want that, then that's what you get. Which is interesting. I kind of laughed, but then I thought, oh, hang on a minute. You know, if I think about what I've done in my life and what's transpired, it has always been that I have danced with Bono. You know, I've had an experience overseas. You know, I had my dad renovate our house. You know, all sorts of things. And I kind of just thought, oh my goodness, that's what I was doing the other night. And I thought that, thought back to like when I was a little girl, really little, like at Loreto in like year 6 or something. We went to Channel 9 and I remember like putting my hands on that Wheel of Fortune. Is that what it was called, with Adriana Xenides? I can't remember, but it was that colourful wheel that spun around. And I remember just putting my hands on it and thinking, I'm going to work here one day. And lo and behold, I did. My first job was in TV. And so things like that, like, and I wanted to talk to you because I remember when I did my show reel, I was actually working for Video Artworks at the time, but we were based at Channel 9 in Adelaide. And I remember when I did my show reel right at the very end, because I was a broadcast designer, so we did lots of animation and stuff, so we made show reels to show people. And at the end, I remember using Albert Einstein's quote, which I've called this video, imagination is more important than knowledge. And it all animated beautifully and whatever. But what I wanted to share with you was the fact that this is what I do to manifest. And it's something you can do. And given we've got so much time on our hands with COVID, you've got heaps of time to manifest and to imagine a different life or something if that's what you want. So it's really interesting because just for the last few years, I've thought to myself, there is something that I need to birth. I'm not sure what it is, but I actually can't do it in this current vibration. And that's the other thing. So I didn't know what it was, but now when I've read this, I realize this is what I used to do in order to manifest new things. And it's really important that you become aware of the vibration you are in, because say if you're with an anxious person or someone who's angry all the time or whatever, then that's going to affect you. Like, you know, even as mothers and fathers of children, if we're hysterical, then the children are probably hysterical. You know, if we're really calm, then the children are probably really calm. That's how it goes, you know. So it was frustrating me that I couldn't get, and she said something really interesting as well. I'm going to read it. Every endeavor they put their energy into, every project they start, everything they try, it never births anything to life. It never goes anywhere. This is someone whose resources become limited. Even if you felt like you were going to have it, you don't have it. For some reason, it's taken away. So it's all about being in this energetic vibration that subconsciously or even consciously, I knew that I wasn't being able to get what I wanted because I wasn't in the right energetic space. If we want to manifest things, we have to manifest from a space of, what would I call it? Because when I go there, I'm in a really content space. I'm happy, I'm content, I'm excited almost. So when I'm in these little bits of imagination and talking to myself and, you know, doing whatever I'm doing, I'm sending that vibration out into the universe. And what the universe does is matches that vibration. So if I'm trying to manifest things from the wrong vibration, then they're actually not going to manifest. And you've also got to be in this this mindset of, you know, dream as big as you want, like as big as you're capable of allowing yourself to dream. And then you cannot have a shadow of a doubt that it's not going to appear, because if there is any little inkling of doubt, then it won't happen. It won't manifest. You've got to, and you know, I always go back to the Bono story because U2 are my favorite band. And since I was 14, I remember saying one day, you know, when I saw him on telly, I'm going to dance with him one day. And what I did for 6 years, every night that I went to bed, I would play Bad on my record player. And I would just imagine myself dancing with him. And I would feel it, like I would be there, I would dance, I would do all that. I did it for so many years. And then one day, I was actually dancing with him in person on stage in Dublin. Like, that's how I manifest things. And I thought, this is what has been missing in my life. I wasn't in the right vibration to manifest. I don't know what I was trying to manifest, but you know, anything. I've done so many creative projects that are good, but have gone nowhere. Like, so it's because I wasn't in the right vibration as I was kind of creating them. So I knew that I had to remove myself in order to get myself back on track into the right vibration in order to manifest. So, you know, tonight, as I will be home alone, which I was so excited about, first time in a long time, that's what I'll be doing. I'll be manifesting buying this house. So, you know, you've got to really pour your imagination into it. It's what little kids do. There's no limit to their imagination, and they don't have the doubt that we do as adults. Like, you know, they don't doubt that they can do something. It's just they can do it. You know, they imagine it into being. And that's, you know, what I want to encourage you to do. Like, you can have anything in your life if you really want it, enough, you know, and if you believe that you can receive it, you know, that's the other important thing. That's where the self-worth comes in, and the self-belief. Like, of course I can do this, you know, of course I'm going to dance with Bono. That was always going to happen. But yeah, so she also said, there is someone in your environment that is stopping you feeling things into existence. And it's just so true. Like, it really resonated with me. And I can sort of see now that that's the frustration I was having. Like, I can't birth things. Like, I can't, because I'm so creative and I love creating, obviously, writing, painting, drawing, speaking, whatever. But but yeah, there was definitely something blocking it. It was because I wasn't in the right vibration to make it happen. So, you've got to really be aware, and of the vibration you're in and of the people you're around, and really feel if it's right or if it's wrong. Because especially for manifesting, you use your imagination all the time. Like, just dream big. That's what it is. It's like dreaming things into existence. So yeah, as I say, I'm going to start doing that. But she went on to say the relationship was here to shine the light on the fact that I was sacrificing things for this person, and I allowed that to happen. So it's my duty to be able to recognize that pattern and to change it. So I've got to now focus on myself and not allow this to happen again. I've got to break that pattern. It says if you're holding on to resentment, then you are not realizing what this is truly about. And your guides want you to see and realize the role that I am playing in this as well. So abundance awaits you, but action is needed. You have to close this cycle out, So you've got to, this is why I'm saying become aware. I mean, as I say, you don't have to. You can go through life whatever way you like. But if you want to ascend, this is a good way of doing it. Becoming aware, learning the lessons with awareness. Go through life sort of, being able to do that, to transcend, to raise your vibration so you can get to the next level. It's like a game. So the guides want me to be strong and confident. They're trying to get me to focus on me. Once the lesson is learned, you ascend, you raise your vibration, you transcend the dark. So that's what we're here to do. As I've always said, we're here to turn the heavy, dense, negative energy into light. That's the game. So then we can ascend. We get higher and higher. And then I'm not saying that once that lesson's learned, there won't be another one. Just keep learning them forever. This is how the game of life works. So it was really, really interesting. And I thought that's so fabulous that that's just coming to my lap this week, because it is something I always did, always, 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 and with all my heart and soul, because I'm very imaginative. So it's easy to sort of really dream the biggest dream that you can have, and don't ever doubt yourself for a second that you can't have it, So I want you to get to it. This is a perfect time. I'm wishing you all the very best. I hope that everyone's still okay, especially those in lockdown. I know Lando's, 7 months off school. He's coming to the end of his tether. But I think, that happens when it's a week out. I'm hoping that they can go back to school soon. But wherever you are in the world, get dreaming. Dreams do come true. Sending you love. Bye.